Good morning, people. Good morning. Let me just fix the screen a little bit, make it smaller. Yes, good morning. This is Spirit Journey, and yes, it is 5:36 a.m. It is January 15, 2022. Beautiful Saturday. And according to this monitor, it says that it is, um, let's see, 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, wee. Oh, I think I should stay in again. Yes, yes. Good morning, people. Yes, I have my mic. Want to have it close to my face. Oh, sorry for shaking the thing. Yes, good morning, good morning. What a beautiful, beautiful early morning Saturday. What is it? This is the second Saturday of the new year, is it? First full Saturday? Oh, well, maybe it's the third one. Either way. Yes, yes, good morning. This is Spirit Journey. And yeah, I got up, I was awakened early. Yes, I fall asleep early, wake up early. And yes, I drank my water. Yes, my first thing I try to do in the morning is drink 32 ounces of my elixir. The elixir could vary what I put in it. Lately, I make my mineral elixir. You know, I use magnesium, um, electrolytes, um, iron, manganese, and oh, I take these supplements for vision. You know, the eyes. Yeah, and some other stuff. Yeah, turmeric, my fish oil. Yep. Try to take it in the morning because, honey, when the day goes on and you have your first meal for the day, yeah, I don't like drinking a lot of water if I have food in my stomach. So by the time you feel okay to drink something, it's your next meal. So either way, so I want to at least get my first, my initial water early in the day. And yeah, so I hope you all doing well there, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this beautiful early Saturday morning here in New York City. Yes, and yeah, those are the Manhattan skyline. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I like. Yeah, I like looking at the window, seeing the beautiful buildings, the lights on the building. It's very relaxing. But like, I have this screen up. Oh, so I keep moving it. I have to try to put in an angle that, okay, I think this might work like that. Yeah, I'm very nostalgic. I hope I wrote the word, I hope I spelled the word correctly. I'm an awful speller. Yeah, nostalgia. Yeah, when I got up, I turned on the, well, yeah, I left the computer on, but I started playing videos. And in the recommendation that, YouTube gives, I saw a video suggestion for this singer. Oh, even before that, I was watching videos with the celebrity. I'm not really into celebrityism, you know, but I saw it, and it is nostalgia with a formerly known as Lisa Bonet. She played on the Cosby Show. She played the character Denise. Of the characters, I guess she was my favorite of the characters. But yes, I just learned yesterday that she and her husband, Bob, what's it, Bob? Oh, what's his name? Oh, embarrassing. Jason something. I forget his last name. Yeah, they're splitting. And so why am I in thinking about this? Well, yeah, as I said, I'm not really into what celebrities are doing, but I guess the nostalgia of Lisa Bonet, and I've seen the couple on the internet, social media, and they look so beautiful together. I always was fascinated how Lisa Bonet wears her hair, the um, the dreadlocks. I really like how she does it. And yes, I am older than her, but she's still of my generation. Of the 1980s with the Cosby Show. So she's been in the public figure for about 35 years, is it? Yes, that's a long time, very long time. Um, so yeah, they have two children together. They look so beautiful, and I had liked the story uh, behind how they met. They had a mutual friend, and she was already divorced from Lenny Kravitz, um, and Jason, the husband, excuse me, my voice is going, shared the story that he was watching TV one day when he was a small child and told his mom, he said he wants her, referring to Lisa Bonet. So I thought it was kind of cute, and she's 12 years older than him, and nothing wrong with that. But yeah, he knew what he liked. Oops, let me fix that. Sorry, the yeah, it's my monitor. Sorry about that. So I forgot that after a while with the monitor, you have to refresh the mouse, so the screen won't go dormant there. So, anyways, um, I thought it was very romantic that he knew as a small child that he wanted to meet her and I guess marry her, and that wish to come true. So, what lady wouldn't want to hear a story like that? That someone from youth knew that his interest. I enjoyed how they had like matching, coordinated outfits. I know it sounds really, trivial, but I was fascinated. I'm fascinated how people who come together and to be connected and connected enough to even want to wear coordinated outfits. I really like the one with the, let's say he was wearing a peach velvet jacket and she was wearing a similar color dress. It just looked gorgeous together. And yeah, I did watch some like a doc. I don't want to say documentary, but it was like behind the scenes, and they were interviewing the husband. He's of his mother is primarily German, and his father is I think Hawaiian, but definitely from the Pacific Islands. And he may have been actually born in the Pacific Islands, but then the parents separated, and he and his mom moved to the U.S. mainland, and he lived in a very, you know, an area that's very, very, contrast from where he was from. Yes, and yes, he's very handsome, very, very handsome, and he gets into Hollywood, gets in what's that, Baywatch, I think. He was only like 18 or 19 years old. Yes, he looked it too. He looked very young. And he was dating this older woman. Yeah, it's not uncommon in Hawaii or the Pacific Islands for older women and younger men, while in the U.S. mainland is usually older men, younger women. So it's interesting how culture could influence people's choices and mates. So yes, I'm that older woman too. um, but yeah, I'm a romantic at heart. I like to see stories how people meet and form, excuse me, form a family. Just clear my throat. Nothing to be read into it. Um, so I'm really sad to hear that. Um, I think she's splitting with him. Um, yeah. So for me to see someone from my earlier past, from the 1980s, and then to see what's happening now in their lives. So I think that's where the nostalgia began. You have a fantasy about what someone might be like, their relationship with someone else, and it falls apart. So again, I'm very sentimental, and so I am sad for her. I guess people um, that wearing coordinated outfits, having two uh, healthy children with someone, to look like you have it all, the beauty and grace, finances, and then someone does, a possible no to initiate that desire to separate from that person. So I'm really sorry to hear that. And may, uh, may she find comfort and love and centeredness where she wants it to go, you know? Yes, I'm sorry for that, Lisa Bonet. Yes. And I think with that, see, I remember this movie that Lisa Bonet was in. Also, it's going, nostalgia going back in the 1980s. Well, some of you know that I was in the Navy, and in 88, a movie came out with her in. Oh, what's the name of that movie? It took place in Louisiana. Oh, how could I forget now? Oh, I can't stand it. Oh, you know that movie? She plays a young woman, a young girl, and she's they show about the mysticism of Louisiana's Afro um, Afro American religious um, practices. Some people call it voodoo. Yes, good morning, viewer. Good morning. Nostalgia time here. So, yeah, so I think, oh, brother, I wish I could remember that. Any of you who's watching, if you could remember that movie that Lisa Bonet was in 1988 that took place in Louisiana. Boy, I can't stand when I forget that. Yeah. And she gets killed in the end in the movie. That I didn't like. But yeah, at that time, I was a quiet Lisa Bonet fan, and also at that time with that movie that she played in was a song, and the person that you see on the screen, um, Tracy Chapman, she was the top of the charts, boy. Yes, Fast Car. Oh, I loved that song. I loved it. But before I saw, watched it, this is the video Fast Car that you see on the screen there. Okay, but just before that, as you can see on the top the search bar, Macy Gray, the song "I Try." Yeah, see, I had typed that in the search. Yeah, yeah, I was referred to of it, there was an interview. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so before I watched the video, just some minutes ago today with Tracy Chapman, I was referred to, uh, recommended a video by Macy Gray. Yeah, there was yeah, it was a little and a story about her, the singer by the name, that goes by the name Macy Gray. Um, the she had a journey. It was like a little biography about Macy Gray. And yeah, this is nostalgia time. Yeah, I like that song. I try. Yeah, that came out in what 19 around 1999 around. And yeah, I was living in Hawaii on the island of Maui. And I had a car at the time. Well, actually, it was a truck, a Ford Ranger. It was a red color. And I'm not into driving. I don't like driving. But I had to, if you live in Hawaii, you need a car. And so I actually got that car to get to this job. Yeah, yeah, I know a little over the place, but it all fit in. Yeah, so at this time, yeah, I had to move to Maui to look for work. Yeah, I'm from New York City, and I lost work right after the holidays in early January of '98, and I was forced to move to look for work. And so I did a season at this company. I'm not going to give the name. And when that season ended in October of that year, 98, I moved to Hawaii, the island of Maui. And yeah, I found work and a room that I rented within 2 weeks. Yeah. So I arrived mid-September of 98. And, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. It was October. I mean September, mid September. I arrived, and then by the end of September, yeah, because it was before Halloween. Yeah, so by the end of September, I had a job and a place to live. And what was that now? Yeah. So as time moved on, um, I yeah, I heard this, the song by Macy Gray. Yeah, that was yeah, like a year or so later after arriving, and it was a party. And oh, I remember with the car. Yeah, so I had gotten a vehicle to get to my job, but I need, when you're in Hawaii, you need more than one job, and so I had gotten, I had the initial job when I arrived, and I had a lot of bills, and so I needed a second job, and I use alternative transportation to see if I could get there. So first, I got a bicycle, but the hills were really steep, and it was just it was like 15 miles away. But I tried it. I said, no, this would take me forever to get to work. And then I got a moped. It was a canary yellow moped. And yeah, so I got the job, the second job, and yeah, I said, you know, oh, it's a tropical island, and honey, that thing, it had rained on me. I said, this is not safe, and I'm a nervous driver, and I said, no, I don't like this. So I gave up the moped, the canary yellow moped, for the Ford Ranger. Still had the car for about a week when I got let go from the job. Yeah, this was right after the holidays. This was January. Yeah, like January 7th. And I pleaded with them. I said, I just got this job. I just got the vehicle and blah, blah, blah. And just to get to this job. And please, I pleaded with the person to keep me. Well, it didn't happen. Yeah. And it, both jobs, I had to find new work. And so, yeah, within a month, I found new work. But yeah, so my stay in Maui was. It was an interesting experience. You know, you had to jump from one hoop to another, and I try. Macy Gray. Yeah, I try. So that was like the song of the year, boy. Yeah, they would play that song would play a lot when I was driving on the island in Maui. And yeah, a lot of little songs I like. That yeah, I don't really listen to music now, but back then in like yeah, the mid '90s to like 2000, um, I would listen to music in the car, getting to and from work, or sometimes just on a taking a little tour on the island. And that's where I, heard this song. And it was also played at that party that I went to. It's a church party, one of the children's birthday. And it was great. Oh, I loved this song. I tried. Well, um, I just saw the video for the first time. Um, yeah, I didn't have a TV at my own place. In the room rental, yeah, they had, oops, gotta move it again. Come on. Sorry about that. Yeah. So yeah. So my when I rented a room when I first arrived in Maui, the uh, the primary leaseholder of that it was a house, those plantation homes, and what people do in Hawaii to help earn some money, they would rent out a house, and then they would sublease it and sublease the rooms, and that's what I did. I subleased from him a room. We have access to the kitchen and everything. Um, yeah, don't do that, people, honey. If you don't have to, don't do it. Yeah, it was a learning experience for me. Yeah, I was the only black person there. In the house, the other people were white men, young guys. One of them might have been in his 50s, late 40s, 50s. Yeah, I think 50s. He had white hair. He was a surfer or former surfer. And yeah, many of the whites that rent rooms in these type of places, they were also like surfer types or what you call beach bum types. And then there was a little shack. It was what do you call it? It was a garage, and they converted it into a a room. And a local girl, woman of color, a Asian type mix. She rented it out, and she was like 18, and she had friends who were 16 years of age. And I mean, she seemed nice, but her younger friends who were 16 years of age, um, they lit the table on fire. Yes, they did. They were lighting, they were playing with fire, and I'm looking out the window, and they're on the driveway, by by their place. And then they lit with lighting the table on fire. I said, I'm out of here. And that's why I left. Yeah, I left, like that happened maybe around December. And I looked for a place, so I was out of there by, I think, February, I think. Yeah, so I had the vehicle, the truck, so I was able to get, find, look for a place, got the place, and now uh, had to find new work. Yeah, so things happen quickly, you know. Yeah, Maui was one adventure to another, and but I really enjoyed at this time listening to music. So, when I would come to or from work, especially at my new place, because see, I was able to initially walk to work, and then when I had to get the vehicle to get to the second job, um, don't do, if you don't have to do that, people, don't get a car if you don't have to. Yeah, but yeah. So when I got the car and had to drive from, yeah, because I didn't live in the center of town. I lived in a town next door, and yeah. So it was the main uh, commercial district is the town of Lahaina, and I was in the town next door. So I had to drive the car back into town, and when I did so, I had my radio playing, and these great songs of the '90s would come on. I love the '90s hits, and one of them is by Macy Gray. And I was just watching the video on her singing this song, I Try. I couldn't even understand the lyrics. I mean, I just love the flow of the song. It's unfortunate, but a lot of singers, I don't understand a word what they're saying. Just a few words out of the song you get, but I just go with the flow. That's how I always was. And this was one of the many songs that I would listen to while I was in my car driving on the beautiful island of Maui. Yeah, so I think, boy, it's over 20 years. So let's see, this song I think came out in '99, but from '98, yeah, because I got the car. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, I got the car late '98. Yeah, late. It could have been the last week of December of '98. But really getting into the car, driving about, let's just say 99. So all throughout 99 and 2000, I have my radio playing and just listen to the music. And so it brings nostalgia to me. Yeah, I loved the music back then, the 1990s hit. Um, I love the, um, I love visually the island of Maui. And I thought when I arrived in Maui, I thought that would be my home forever. When I arrived in Maui in 98, around September of 98, um, it was the first time I was ever there. I knew, I did some research. I knew that they had a lot of hotels, hotel restaurants there, and I was in the cooking industry then. And I said, I think if I go there, I'll have a better chance than staying in New York City doing this type of work. And which was true. It worked out. Um, and I remember the plane flying over the island, preparing to go to, land. And I saw the beautiful, beautiful mountains of Maui. And when I saw it, it was every bit beautiful that I would imagine a tropical island would look like. It was beautiful, very hilly. I'm fascinated with hills. I'm fascinated with greenery. And I remember being in the military, when I was in the military, maybe 5 years prior, I said to myself, when I was still in the military, I said, okay, I guess when I retire, oh, okay, I'll move on a tropical island. And then I said to myself, why do I have to wait till I'm retired to move to my dream place? Live it now. So that's what I did. And also, looking for work is easier to look for work in a warm climate than a hot one, if you're me. Because, honey, I cannot move when I'm cold. And as you can see here on this monitor on the bottom, see that? It says 14 degrees Fahrenheit. You see that? Yeah, no way. Yeah, yeah. Because see, what happens in some industries, they hire. So I just moving the mouse so I just moving the mouse so the screen doesn't go blank again. But yeah, certain industries, especially cooking and all that, that they have their seasons. And so when the season ends, they cut back. Yeah, I didn't know that. Um, but yeah, that's what happens. You have to go with the flow. And so I think about those times when, yeah, I was forced to leave New York City to try to find work in the cooking field. I mean, there are tons of restaurants in New York City, but it's just what happened. And so I was like one check short of 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 broke, you know. So I said, I just had faith that my moving. Oh wow, the radiator's going on. You hear it clicking. Yeah, you hear that? So yeah, so it's real. Oh wow, it's 12 degrees Fahrenheit. Man. Hey, maybe who knows? Maybe I might just try it. Wear my excuse me, my I have like a jumpsuit that's for minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey, maybe I might try it to see if it works in 12 degrees Fahrenheit. Who knows? But anyways, yeah, so I'm very nostalgic right now, thinking about the songs that I was listening to as I was driving to work, just hoping for a better life and to enjoy Hawaii. Yeah, Hawaii is a physically very pretty place. They're very social, the people that live there. And there's a lot, it's a paradox with Hawaii. So you have a lot of people who are what you call transplants. I guess like myself, but a lot of people from the U.S. mainland will go there. Many people from the West Coast, like California. Many of these people, unfortunately, are substance abusers. Many of us say, I was not a substance abuser, anything like that. I'm from the East Coast, but it can happen East Coast, North Coast, West Coast, South Coast, whatever. But it seems to attract people who are on a spiritual, they want to heal. You hear that a lot. I came here to heal. Me, I came there to work. But yes, I definitely need healing. Don't we all, especially after this, during this pandemic, as I call it? Yeah, this whole planet needs to be healed. We're hurting. We. Sorry about that, people. Yeah, if I say certain words, it seems to glitch. Yes, back on right now. Back on. Yeah, it glitches if I say certain words and things like that, so I apologize. Oh, it just shows that I'm speaking the truth, people. But yeah, there's a lot of hurting people out there, especially these days, the past 2 years. Who would have ever known that something like this would happen? Yeah, so I'm very nostalgic. As I was playing this song, I Try by Macy Gray. Yeah, I didn't know what she looked like, Again, the radio is the radio, but I loved the raspy voice. Oh, I loved it. And yeah, I try. Yeah. when you're out there, um, in a town like an island like Hawaii. Yeah, I moved there by myself, and it was the first time I was there when I arrived, and yeah, so I had to really start from scratch with everything. But I'm very grateful of my time there. But I had to be honest with myself. Yeah, I was there for almost 3 years. And one day I said to myself, I was sitting on the floor in my room and I was crying. And I said to myself, do you really like it here? Or you want people to think you like it there because it's the island of Hawaii, Maui, Hawaii. And I said, um, I don't like it here. I mean, I didn't want to stay just because it's Hawaii. If something's not fitting with you, you should move. Yeah, finances were very difficult for me. That's what happened to me. Uh, it was a struggle, but I did meet some interesting people there. I met people from this church. They were a family, a Native Hawaiian family, who were very, very kind and generous to me. Um, I'd rather not give the family name, but uh, they were a fantastic family. They were real. They were so real. Yeah, big, big, big Hawaiian family. I think a family of, what was that, 12 kids? 10 or 12 kids in the family. And something like that. They were nice. The matriarch was very kind to me. And one time in church, I had lost my voice. I had laryngitis. And I'm trying to sing along. I'm really like mouth singing. Oh, and a person standing next to me says, how come you're not singing? How come you're not singing? You should be singing. And I was. I was just, lip singing. And she was getting all theatrical, this person. And so I whispered that I had laryngitis. See, some people in church, some church members are really foolish. They want to sound so spiritual. And she would have seen that I was, singing along, getting into the music. We were standing and I was lip singing. Should have, hey, leave me alone. And the matriarch says, she heard what I said, that I had laryngitis. She says, "Oh my goodness, we gotta pray for you. Let me get the anointing oil. Let me pray for your healing." That was really nice, and she meant it from her heart. She was a very good, kindly lady. Yes, she passed away in what was that, 2008. Yes, so this happened, was it in 2000? Yeah, I started going to that church in 2000. I lived like a mile away. And it was a roommate at the time who told me about the church. They said, "Hey, you should go visit this Hawaiian church up the road." And I had my car. What did I have? Yeah, I had my Ford Ranger. I mean Rover, and I tried it out. And they were just so nice. And I stayed, I befriended them for the remainder of my stay there on the island. Yeah, I left in 2001. The late, it was midsummer when I left in 2001, just about 6 weeks before the 9/11, disaster. So yeah, there was a 1.5 years of fellowship with them. They invited me to many, many gatherings. Oh, they treated me like family there. Yeah, more peace, love, and power to them. The mother passed away in 2008. The father, the patriarch, I'm sorry, matriarch is the mom, and the patriarch, the father, he passed away in 2003. I think it was, yes, 2 days before Christmas. And I had called them Christmas Day or the day after Christmas to wish them, Happy New Year. I mean, a Merry Christmas and all that. And I spoke to the what do you call it? The what do you call it? Co-pastor of the church, which was the daughter. And she says, I guess you didn't know. I said, what? And then she told me about her father's passing. Yeah, more peace and power to him. He was a very good man to me. Yeah, yeah. A lot. There was a lot of changes since that time, from 2000 to now 2002. Wow, can't believe it. 22 years passed. 22 years from my initial meeting of this beautiful family, my living in the island of Maui. Yes, and now I'm in New York City trying to understand this new life. So I had to move the mouse. So I had to move the mouse so it doesn't go dormant again. Yeah. So it's interesting. Um, yeah, I met some really interesting people in Hawaii. Um, yeah, you get tested, you know. I guess with life, you get tested. You're going to be exposed to different things. I was exposed to people who I would never have uh, been connected with if I didn't go there to Maui. People from different cultures from my own, different lifestyles that I met and uh, had a brief friendship with. Yeah, I think about that. um, yeah, I don't know how they're doing now. You meet, yeah, I met a guy there, and wow, what an experience. Brief experience, but uh, yeah, some experiences could be long and some are short. And it seems like my growing up is about these mini lessons. They're very concentrated, and you get a lot out of them, and you learn about yourself. And yeah, so you're in the middle of nowhere, and you say, hey, well, hey, in the middle of nowhere, and it's, you know, what to do. And so you just kind of just go through the emotions there. You just try it. Try different things, and wow. So yeah, I still think about that person, and I hope they're okay. Yeah, the life is to be lived, and yeah, I lived in Maui, boy. I lived it. I don't think I would go back there. I don't feel any calling to go there. I mean, it's a pretty island, um, but it's expensive. Very expensive. Like one lemon was 75 cents. And I like my natural food. Yeah, I eat whole foods, whole fruits, whole veggies, and things like that. I don't like processed food. Um, so it was, I was losing weight because, you don't have access to a lot of food because you can't afford it. In no way I want to eat that white rice and things like that. Yeah. That yeah, it just wasn't my style. But I met some really interesting people. They had an interesting park. It was what is it? Heritage Park. Yeah, it's right near what's that? Uh, what's that? Kahalui or Walu? Near what? In, in between Wailuku and Kahalui. I think you had to go up Happy Valley. I forget now how I got there. But yeah, it's a park, and it had a picnic area and a creek. and we would jump off. Well, I didn't jump off, but they had like these rocks in this creek, and people would jump in. Oh, it was very refreshing. And I used to go there at the picnic and just sit and watch the local people, the people that live there play and everything. Yeah, they're very social in Hawaii. And with this health scare that's been happening now for about 2 years, how this is affecting people like in Maui because they're very social. And to say you have to be 6 feet apart, that's not that island. People talk, people, are physical with each other. And how could you live a Hawaiian or Pacific Island lifestyle if you can't be close to your buddy? Yeah. So this is really weird culturally, how this past 2 years, how it's affecting fellow citizens out there, especially if you live in a very rural area, those tropical places such as Hawaii. Yeah, I can't fathom how it's affecting them. Yeah. So I hope the people in Hawaii are doing okay. And yeah, I listened to this channel, Earther Academy. Yeah, I enjoy. Yeah, I started watching him, Earther Academy. Oh, what's that? 2020. Yeah, yeah, 2020, like mid 2020, with when it all really started, really building up this health scare. And he lives on the island of what was that? Big Island. Yeah, and so yeah, he would show he lived on like a plantation, and he's into health. And I was so fascinated with this channel because I missed the beauty of Hawaii. It was very scenic. He would have animals in his videos. So I just watched it for nostalgia. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It gave me comfort watching it and trying to remember Hawaii, Maui. Yeah, both islands very similar, but he was on Big Island and I was on Maui, and yeah, so it was very comforting and nostalgic to watch him. And yeah, he's into health and he tries to encourage people. He has a spiritual edge to him, and so I like watching it for that as well. So yes, I tried, boy, the 3 years I was, close to 3 years that I was there, and the song by Macy Gray, I tried. Yes, honey, I tried. And sometimes you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. I asked that question: do I want to stay here because I want to stay here, or because I want to be able to tell people I live in Hawaii? So I was honest with myself. I said, I don't like it here. I'm not happy here. I wasn't happy. The finances, I couldn't get catch up. And a friend of the family had passed. It was the first person, I consider them family, and it was the first one family that passed, and it hit me very hard. She was younger than myself, about 7 years younger than I was. And I cried so hard. And I just couldn't, I just couldn't shrug it off. I was able to find work after learning the news, but I just was angry. And I said, I want to go back home to New York City. And I think also, I didn't like the idea of anybody else in my family to pass away and I lived far away. They lived on the mainland and I lived in Hawaii. So I said, the past is the past. Let me just forgiveness. And I thought I forgave. I told, I made my phone calls to state that, forgave, everything and, to move forward. So it lasted, I did come back to New York. But you could forgive people from your heart. That is possible. But doesn't mean that they're good for you. Okay, get that message. It's very essential. Even with nostalgia and forgiveness, sometimes it's not worth to try to uh, go back. You can forgive from your heart, but doesn't mean that you're to be with them. It doesn't mean that you are to live with them. It doesn't mean that you are to socialize with them. But from your heart, and with a distance to live away from them. And that's what the lesson was upon coming back to New York City. Just about 6 weeks just before that big day, that horrendous day in 2001, if you know what I'm talking about, that happened in September. Yeah. So, yeah, I winded up, I was there for about 7 months, and I had to move again. And eventually I got this place where I am now. I've been here now going on 19 years. 19 years. Wow. Yeah, this is very nostalgic for me here. To be in this beautiful apartment and having many experiences living in New York City. And I would never think that New York City would fall under this tyranny of this medical system that's being uh, imposed on us. It's not like they ask you what your health needs are. They're telling you what your health needs are and imposing it on you. So I have a problem with that. And then also, yes, as you see here, this is a picture of Tracy Chapman. Yes, nostalgia, nostalgia. Yeah, yeah, this song by Tracy Chapman, Fast Car, was popular when I was in the military, yeah, in 1988. Yeah, so these two songs, this one by Tracy Chapman, Fast Car, yeah, and then um, Macy Gray's song, I Tried, they were like 10 years apart, 10, 11 years apart. And both of these songs at a key point in my life. One in Hawaii, that's with Macy Gray in 90, what was that, 99 or 98? And then this one with Tracy Chapman, Fast Car, was in 88, yes. Yeah, I like this song by Tracy Chapman. Uh, I didn't see the video back then. It was just, I think, just the radio. Yeah, I actually bought her not CD. It was a cassette tape. Yeah, back then, we used to have what they call records, or vinyl, people call it. And then for portability, they developed, the music industry developed cassette tapes. And you had cassette players, or some people call the boom box or the ghetto box, or little portable ones, or Walkman, and you could play your music outside. When you're in the subway, whatever, or you're in bed. When I was in the military, you had a little your earphones and playing the cassette tape. And I had bought the cassette tape of Tracy Chapman's Fast Car. Oh, it's a great ballad, very folksy. And her face was on the cover of the cassette tape. I mean, the cassette tape. And yeah, I think that was the only music I bought from her. And there was a young man on the ship. Yeah, I was in the Navy, lived on the ship, and he played guitar. And yeah, I had asked him to play this song. I asked him to play this song for me. He never did. He promised he was going to play that. But yeah, he was an interesting individual. Uh, yeah, we were in school together. Yeah, wait, let me back up a little bit. Yeah, I had the CD, and then I got to, let's see. Yeah, I was in school. Yeah, I was in a school. And then I got to the ship. Yeah, so after graduating from the Navy school for my job, what I'll be doing, once I got to the ship I was stationed on, yeah. Yeah, he was to play this song for me. Yeah. Um, that was a wonderful experience. Yeah. Um, yeah, I was friends with, yeah, I was friends with him. New friends. Well, maybe I should really say more of a acquaintance, but it was an interesting experience. Meeting, yeah, he was from Michigan, and he went out. He would say that back home. Oh, gotta move that mouse again. Sorry about that. Yeah, nostalgia time. Nostalgia. Yeah, I like one thing I liked about the military. I got to meet people. Oops, let me get that mic. Yeah, I got to meet people from all over the United States. Yeah, America is a big place. And not everybody is from where you're from. And so I had the opportunity to, sorry, there was just glitching. Yeah, yeah, I see the counter is off. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it was just glitching. Yeah, so what I was just saying, in case I got cut off, that yeah, it's wonderful to meet people from different places around the world or within the United States. You know, never met anyone who went fishing. He was from a different state than I was. I was from New York City. He was from some I think rural Michigan, and yeah, it was yeah, I met him in school. And yeah, it ended as fast as it came. But I had fun while it lasted, though. Yes. Yeah, shortly after meeting him, befriending him, I had graduated and yeah, moved to, was transferred to the station I was to go to that was on the ship. Yep. So he was to play this song for me, that gentleman, Fast Car. So this song has a soft spot for me. It's a fantastic song. Um, yeah, I had wanted to learn I think I wanted to learn the guitar after hearing this song. And I did get a guitar. What was that? Wait, was that? I think it's 2 years now. That's right. Yeah. What year? This is yeah. 2000. Two, yeah, 2000. January 3rd of 2000. Yeah, right before all this melee happened. Yes. Hello, viewer. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This Saturday. Yeah. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Nostalgia time. Yeah, I did get the guitar. I got the 12-string guitar, and the guy was right in the store. Uh, it's harder to learn. I should have gotten the 6-string rather than 12-string guitar. Yeah, I have a problem seeing the string. It's hard for me to see without my reading glasses. And I did go to get some lessons in 2000. And then when I forgot my glasses one day, I could hardly see the strings. It's harder to focus on, each note having two strings rather than one. So, listen to the experts. If they say, hey, it's better to get the sixth string than the 12th string, listen to them. Yeah, so I really like the nostalgia of this song by Tracy Chapman. And then you didn't really hear anything from her. I didn't. Um, and it seems like the music industry, they promote who they want to promote, but oh gosh, yeah, I just think of this song. Yeah, what is this song about? Fast Car. Well, Fast Car. Um, about I guess for me, how I interpret the song now, watching it on video. Yeah, because before, I just heard it on my cassette tape, but this is the first time hearing it, in visual, as a video. Uh, a young woman having hope, and she was imposed upon by her family to help out. I mean, it's honorable to help out your family, and it was a cycle. And the cycle repeated itself when she moved away from home. She hooked up with a person who had a fast car, and she thought she could get away from her past. And then turning out, she married someone just like from her folks, you know? And I think this is a powerful, wow, just thinking about that. See, when I first heard the song back in the day, I wasn't listening to the words really. I just, you know, hearing like the mantra fast car, but really listening to the words and the implications being a young person. You are who you keep, Be careful who you keep with is a message that this song teaches me. Because you can have all the hope in the world, and you might say to yourself, hey, you got a fast car, I can get out of here, for my folks, and move away far distance, and we could live the life, I'm a strong person. I could, find a job quick, and we get a house, as she says in the video, get a big house in the suburbs. Isn't that a nice dream? Isn't that what they want you to believe, that to aim for? Sure, I would like a big house in the suburb. Well, I would say a nice size, a comfortable place. I like the idea in the country. Me, yeah, country, because I want to have a lot of property around me. Yeah, yeah. I lived in a suburban type environment in Queens, and I would prefer something more rural personally. But you can drive to town or something like that. Get to town when you need to. But yeah, how many women out there who uh, wanted something better in life? You came from, your foundations were very sketchy, very problematic. And then you meet someone and you just want hope. You just have hope. You know you can do your part, but your partner, you were attracted to the same type of person. And so you really weren't free. You were still attracted and hoping that that person that you lived with as a youngster would somehow be healed and you live happily ever after. But it doesn't happen, you know? So what happens? Sorry, had to move the mouse there. Sorry, had to move the mouse. Make sure that it doesn't go dormant again. But yeah, you have all the hopes and desires to have a new life. meet new people, make new friends, get a car, get a fast car to get far away from your past. And then the past meets up with you like a bang. Wow. So that's what this song really, to me, what it's about. And listening to the words just now in this video kind of reminds me of Hawaii. Yeah. And you had all the hopes. You think initially it's going to work out, but see, you have to change inside. And that's what I'm seeing about myself. That you can move anywhere, but if you haven't changed inside, you're going to get the same outcome. So I pray to you, myself and everybody, that for this new year, could we have something different? Could we have a transformation inside of our hearts? A transformation of that promotes healing deep inside. So that when we do get a fast car, we don't wind up with the same type of people. See, some of our journeys, people, it's really to be done alone. We have different stations in life, what they call, someone taught me the expression milestones. We have milestones in life, and sometimes they're to be uh, met up with alone, and not with that person sitting next to us in that fast car. We have to get out. We have to do our own driving. Because see, this song by Tracy I'm sorry, Chapman. I don't know whether she wrote this. I forget if she actually wrote the song, but the person in the song, she had the skills in her. The power was in her, and she didn't have enough confidence in doing it by herself. She relied on others who were like a weight on her back. So she couldn't really truly fly. She wasn't flying. She was in a codependency. So I pray for us this early this 2002, this January 15, 2022, that we release all baggages, all past hurts, so that we can truly drive and try, as with the Macy Gray, that I try, that our efforts in trying is one of fruition. I love that word, fruition, and growth. Maybe all grow this year. And despite the things that happen in this world system right now that is trying to control us, keep your ground. Use your wisdom, what's right for you, not for your neighbor, but what's good for you in your personal development, so that we can break the chains of this new form of slavery. Yeah, this is a new form of slavery in the guise of medicine. There is no truth in their medicine, in my opinion. In my opinion, but what works for you, do it. Do it. Yeah. For me, there's something more out there. There's something more out there. And yeah, I love nostalgia. I do love it. It is addictive, nostalgia. Use it to comfort yourself when you need comforting, but when you need to move forward, yeah. There's gonna, I think this year is going to be, oh brother, it's only January, January 15, and it's about several deaths already. Yeah, there was a funeral yesterday that I saw on Zoom by my neighbor. He was a good neighbor to my family, and may he rest in power. Yeah, thank you, good neighbor. Thank you, good neighbor. And another YouTuber. Oh wow, this other YouTuber. They died actually the same day. This YouTuber, Asian lady who passed. Wow, and she was sick. This YouTuber. Uh, yeah, she did videos the last week of December. The Christmas week, and New Year's Day, she was to go to California where she passed away. Bacterial pneumonia. She had gotten, had pneumonia, these symptoms before in the past, she said, when she was still alive. And she knocked it out in 2 days, but this one lasted for about a week. And unfortunately, she passed. It hit me hard. It hit me hard. But yeah, this year, uh, it's like a refining fire. Yeah, I don't want to be too maudlin, but this year I perceive with all what's happening now, uh, we're going to be tested in the fire, people. We are going to be tested in our fire. And may we stand our ground in the purification of it. If it doesn't kill you, it will make you stronger, and it's purifying. It's a hard process, people, and it's not easy for me. I perceive there's going to be things happening, but you live your life in power. See, we're all human. We all have our shortcomings, but if you did your best in all your humanity, you know, pat yourself on the back. Yes, all of us are going to go through some type of fire, some type of, excuse me, my nose is getting clogged. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going through this fire, but it's a cleansing one. It is to purify our hearts. May this purification period purify your heart, purify your soul, purify your body to be the best you. Yeah, the best is yet to come, whether on this 3D world or in the one after. Yes, everyone in the, seems like in the spiritual community. I hate to word it like that, but I say it, it's understood. But people who are seeking, let me maybe make a word it that way. People who are seeking outside of materialism, that, yeah, they talk about the fifth, what was that, the fifth dimension, or the fifth world, or something like that. This new vibrational system. I know that sounds really new agey, but I keep hearing that there's another vibrational system, and those who pass this fire, this current system, are going to graduate into this higher dimensional world. If this is so, may we all uh, obtain this new dimension, this new higher, excuse me, higher plane of living and livelihood. Yeah, this system is not for me, people. This current system, if you are a seeker like I am, or someone who just, no, this is not what life is meant to be. Life is, nothing wrong with having beautiful things. I was taught early in life that whatever that you get in life, that you treat it well, maintain your property, keep your tools of your trade well, you know, and that life will uh, grant you more. And I believe that. And it's worked for me. Yeah, the things that I have always increased in my living. Yeah. Respect the things that you have, and it will respect you. Yeah. Respect life, respect your body, respect truth, and live in truth, people. Does this make any sense to you? Live in truth. People are not living in truth. They're not. They are living a lie. Sorry, had a yeah, this screen that you see here. Who is that now? Hey, Crystal Saw. I know I've seen you. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, welcome. I'm like you. I don't resonate with this system. Yeah. Thank you, Crystal Soul. Yes, I don't resonate. Excuse me. I don't resonate. And I think that's why I'm into nostalgia a lot because this current system is not for me. It's not real. It's not real. And I like the old music, like this. What's on the screen here, Crystal Soul, is a. I was just watching a video by the singer Tracy Chapman and listened to the video, the song "Fast Car." And then just before Fast Car, I was listening to Macy's Gray, I Try. You see in the search bar, I wrote in Macy Gray, I Try, I Try. Yeah, I was just listening to that video before I did this live stream. Yeah. And in nostalgia. And yeah, we're all being going through something. Yeah. We are going into yeah, that's a fifth dimension. Keeping our vibration. Yeah, exactly. That's what everybody in the spiritual community are talking about. I know that sounds new agey and maybe a little flaky to some, but the concept though I'm all about. This world is a trap. This current system is a trap. And they're using celebrities, they're using these actors and actresses, they're using members of the black community. I'm being real, people. I'm speaking truth, at least my truth. They're using even people from the black community that I am a member of to trick you into this fake world system. Fake world. Fake lips, fake eyelashes, fake boobs, fake backside, fake identity. Don't you notice all this is happening in our community? Fakery. Fake hair. Yeah, I went through a lot in life. I went through, you know, yeah, yeah. When I lived in Hawaii, and listening to music like Macy Gray, her song "I Try." Yeah, I try my buns off, and that's when I was having an awakening. Yeah, I mean, my whole life was a slow awakening, but a big part of my opening up and accepting myself was when I lived in Hawaii, in Maui, in 1998 and 99. Yeah, I had. I used to be ashamed of myself. I didn't like myself. I didn't like looking in the mirror. And in Hawaii, I guess because of the social culture, it's a very social environment. People wear shorts and flip flops and t shirts, and that's what I wore. And you really, what you call, hang it all out. And I did there. I'm happy that the culture there on that island gave me permission to hang it all out, let it all out. And I had my natural hair. I mean, I had my hair natural before I got there, but I had a short afro. It was maybe like an inch and a half high, and then now my hair was growing out. So then I sported this big bushy hair. Yeah, one day I said to myself in my new apartment, I had a studio apartment that I had gotten. I first had rented a room in a house in Hawaii, then I got my own place. It was a cute little studio apartment. And I said to myself, how come I can't wash and wear here? So I went in that shower. I took my daily showers. I love showering. Did my, shampoo, condition my hair. And I have, Afro texture here, kind of mixed. I have mixed race hair, but it's Afro texture here. And with my type of hair, I could comb, like you put a lot of hair conditioner in your hair, comb it through, rinse it, and then you shake it loose, shake it dry. And that's what I did. So I did a wash and wear and shake out. Went outside, went in my fast car, my Ford Ranger, and yes, I said I could wear my hair out too, wash and wear and shake it out, shake it dry, and that's what I did. I wanted to be natural. I was accepting myself, and I remember when I went out with my hair in this big bushy curl out. I was a little self-conscious. I said, I really want to do this. I don't want to be ashamed of my hair texture. And I went to went out, did my business. And that was the beginning of really embracing my, big bushy hair. Yeah, it was a beginning. And I didn't shave my legs either. Yeah, yeah, I'm a hairy girl. I am. I am. Yeah, I got a Mediterranean blood in me, and yeah, African and Mediterranean blood. So, Mediterranean people, Iberians, they got hairy. Yeah, but I wanted to embrace all of me, all of me. And that was the beginning, people. That was the beginning. So I still have my natural hair. I haven't used hair straightener. Oh, that was since 90, I think 96. I think 95, 96 was the last. Wait a minute, let's see. Oh, no, no, it was even before. Okay, let's go 90, yeah, 93. 1993 was the last chemical service I think I did on my hair. Yeah, 1993 till now. Now, I've colored my hair. uh, Interesting colors. But yeah, I mean, I've been natural since. And even prior to that, I straighten my hair once in a while. I really wasn't into that, but I did straighten my hair on and off in my early 20s, and that's it. So yeah, this was about embracing myself and accepting myself. And now I would say, yeah, I don't color I have gray hair, I have graying of my hair. I just turned 59. Yes. Embrace your age also. Embrace your age. That's another thing. That with this new spirituality, that, we don't live forever in the flesh, people, and having a neighbor who was buried just yesterday. um, it's a reminder. He was a good neighbor. He was my neighbor for, lived next door to my folks for, what's that, 50 years? Yeah. So I've known of him for about 50 years. And I can't believe it's that long. But yeah, he passed away yesterday. He had an accident, you know. But may he rest in peace. He was a good man, a good neighbor, and wherever where he is right now, um, may he be in the higher dimension of love and peace. Yeah, this man was a man of peace and true neighborly affection. Yeah, and we're to love ourselves. And I think when you really love yourself, isn't it easier then to reach that goal of the fifth dimension? Yeah, let me just move the, sorry, just moving, sorry about that. I had to move the mouse so that it doesn't, go dormant and get a black screen. Yeah, yeah, we're to love ourselves. And I realize, yeah, this year, I think we, baby, honey, we're going to go through things. I have to be honest, I'm a little nervous, to be honest. I feel what's going to happen is going to, uh, it's going to be there. It's going to happen. Whatever what's going to happen is going to happen. But I pray to the universe, people, that I withstand the fire in my heart and not be too afraid. Uh, Embrace it. They say that we chose our life. They say that we chose our avatar. I don't know how true that is, but I do believe, according to, I do meditations. And many of you know, I share a lot of my experiences with the visions. I do a morning meditation upon awakening from sleep or dreaming, and that's when I get my visions. And it is a possibility, folks, that about like the Matrix, that our primary consciousness could be in another location, but we're living this life here. And in the in between states of sleep and this world, there's a window, so to speak, a bridge, and you can see in between the two worlds. And I was able to see. I believe this what's happening. I had access to the. I don't know whether it's a parallel world. I honestly don't know what it is, but it's some world, and I believe that I'm in it. So it could be a parallel world that I'm in right now, or something. But I saw it. I saw it clear as day. And there's my playlist, I think it's called my vision playlist. And I have mostly my visions and some dreams that I document in that playlist. So those of you who want to see the things that I've seen, experience in this meditation state, yeah, all this was in during meditation. Yeah, there's something going on, people. And I don't know what it is. I don't know whether this is, parallel or like the Matrix or like the movie Avatar. But there's more to what's happening than what's here in this 3D world. That I feel pretty certain about. Let me read the comments here. I've missed some of the comments. Let me see here. Yeah, thank you. Oh, you seen my hair before? Yeah, this isn't me. This is the person on the screen. That's not me. That's a singer. But if you've seen my hair, thank you for the compliment. Yeah, yeah. I believe in being natural, in way of celebrating myself. And I don't mean that celebration in a very arrogant way, but celebrating self-love and self-respect. I've come a long way living in the United States and being taught, to be ashamed if you have African type hair, having dark skin, having full lips, and I was skinny also. That was another thing. I was very, very skinny. And many of us in the black community aren't skinny like I was, boy. I was like a little twig. Um, so I was very self conscious about myself. And now, one day I said to myself, well, why, what makes you better than me? I said to myself on the train. And it's nothing. Oops, sorry. I'm moving the screen. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was just moving the monitor. I mean, my iPod. Yeah. And one day I asked myself, there's nothing wrong with me. It's all perception. Everything what we see is all about perception, how you internalize what's happening. And if you're able to perceive things in a positive way about yourself, that's maybe 95% of the battle. How you perceive yourself, how you perceive others. And I'm hoping for all of us that we're able to learn to perceive in a different way. They say that we create our own lives. If you see the world with a dirty lens, you're going to see life as dirty. So I, I pray that myself see the world in beauty, in grace, and see myself as beautiful and graceful. And no matter what happens, we don't really have, we have some control over our lives, but ultimately, we don't live forever. But I want to live a beautiful life. And I hope to continue sharing my journey with you all, a journey of, yeah, growth. And uh, how I want to, yeah, I feel that we're going to go through a transition, people, this year. Yeah, I feel it. Uh, yeah, I wish the best for all of us. Let me read the comments. Okay, Crystal says also, okay, I am an African American woman living on the island of Mallorca. Oh, okay, Mallorca, Spain. We are the same year. Oh, nice, girl. Yeah, I'm 59 years old. My birthday was December 5. Oh, beautiful, girl. Oops. Sorry. Oh, wow. Oh, so you're American like myself. And wow, when I was in a girl, when I was in the military, I was in Spain. I was in Rota, Spain. That's in southern Spain. I loved it. I loved Spain, boy. Yeah, the Spanish culture, mainland Spain, Spain. They're very family oriented. I loved it. They have the siesta, right? Oh, you're from Brooklyn. Okay, I'm from Queens. I'm a Queens girl. Yeah, born and raised there, but I live in Manhattan now. I love Manhattan. I always loved Manhattan. When I became an adult, meaning when I graduated from high school, I got my first job like 2 months after graduate from high school, and then I went to college also. That's September, and uh, been in Manhattan, and I always wanted to live here. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So we got this. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we got this. And I've seen you here before. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I appreciate that. See, I'm human like you guys. Oh my God, you're in Lenox Hospital, Lenox Hill. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, nice. Oh wow, you're a real Manhattanite. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I was born in Queens. Yeah, I was, the first 4 years I was in Far Rockaway. And when I was turning 5, we moved to Hollis, Queens. Yeah, a residential section of Hollis. Yeah, and my mom still lives there, but I'm a Manhattanite now. I love Manhattan, but girl, wow, we gotta talk. Yeah, we gotta talk. Yeah, I would like for us to talk. Yeah, I have my about page, and it has my email, and so I would love to talk to you. I don't have a yeah. Um, Yes, spiritofazalea@gmail.com. Yeah, so if you wanna talk, I would love to get feedback from you. Oh, you were shy. Yeah, I was always shy. Yeah, you talk to people in my family. I was afraid to talk. Could you believe it that I was afraid to talk? Yeah, I was afraid to talk. Oh, let me just move my mouse here. Yeah, 'cause, yeah, I was just moving the mouse so the screen doesn't go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I used to be extremely shy. I used to hide behind people in the family, in my family, with people. I was afraid. I was afraid of big people. Yeah, and I like doing these videos because I found my voice. Um, I started doing the videos. I think it was 2014. I think it was, yes, either 2012 or 2014, with regard to what's his name? Trayvon Martin. He was this 17-year-old boy who was visiting family in Florida, and he was murdered by George Zimmerman. And then George Zimmerman got off on a technicality, stand your ground. And that incident uh, propelled me to start doing YouTube videos. Yeah, it wasn't this channel that I'm on now, but it was a different one that's still up. And I found my voice on it, and I just, um, learned as I went. Um, and right now in my life, I'm thinking about, yeah, I feel I've outgrown. I mean, I love New York City. I still love New York City, but the culture, it's changing. It is New York City is changing into a new person, but this new person does not fit with who I represent. It's not about being true. It's people who, people don't talk to each other. People um, go on their devices. They go on their devices. They don't talk to people. They text people. Um, I've even given someone my home number. She says, "Oh, I'll text you." I said, it's not a cell phone number. It's my house number." And she never called. People now, it was a very young person, but people now, they don't know how to talk to people anymore. They hide behind their. Now, I do like technology, but I don't want to hide behind it. I want to meet people. I want to talk to human beings. But people in New York, they don't want to talk to anybody anymore. They're more interested in their computers. So you go to the park. I mean, so that's why I was going to the park. So you probably saw my videos, Crystal, of my going to Central Park. I walk with my dogs, or I had the dogs in a stroller, and to be close to nature. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to be an artificial person, artificial. And now it's like everybody here, even with social media, you notice with a lot of the videos, everybody's about how to make more money. Yes, you got to get your bills paid, but they're not about quality. I recently, was about 2 weeks ago, I brought my dog to go to the groomer, and it's these young people. You get these young people in fields, occupations that historically they never did in New York City. And so, I went, and they did a lousy job, but yet they want money. All these YouTubers, they just think about how to make this money, that money, and it's like, I don't know. It's not, I didn't do this for money. I love YouTube. I think I'm actually addicted to watching videos on YouTube, to be honest. But it's an obsession of people People aren't about human beings. They're not about service. They're about money. And it bugs me because I feel some of them will sell their soul. It's selling their soul. The person that did my dog, she wasn't about doing basic, doing her job as a groomer. She forgot to cut the toenails. She didn't clean the ears, get the hair out of the ears. She didn't do a good job. And I liked her. Or people who have an appointment and then they don't show up. And that's what I face now with these young people in New York City. They're irresponsible. They're babysitted with these technologies, social media. They're immature. And I want out. I don't want to stay here. I don't fit. I'm old school. I'm old school, and but I don't mind to have something new in my life, but not with this immaturity. I'm interested in a higher standard of living of I know it sounds new agey, but a spiritual component to life, to move up the spiritual ladder of awareness, of embracing myself, learning to embrace people. When I lived in Hawaii, at least back then, 20 plus years ago, people were social. People talked to one another. People went to the creek to play in the water. People were real. And that's when I learned to accept my hair, my African or semi African hair, my brown skin, my full lips. That's where I really started to embrace me when I was there in Hawaii. And then I moved. I moved back to New York City. And wow, what a journey, people. What a journey. Yeah, let me see what you're saying on your video. Okay. Yeah, you're saying I would love to chat. I watched as you worked around, walked around New York. Uh-huh. I understand you. I understand you when you say old school. And they say, yeah, I'm old school. I'm from the old system, but the old system in a positive way. I'm sorry, I'm moving my device. I don't want you guys dizzy. Yeah, yeah, New York. It's beautiful. I mean, I love New York City. I love Manhattan, I should say. I love Manhattan, but it's changed. I used to go to the Village, Greenwich Village, East Village, but now a lot of excuse me, a lot of those stores are gone. They left. Excuse me. Yeah, a lot of those. Yeah, let me get my water. Sorry. Yeah, my elixir. You get my elixir. My voice is going. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry. Yeah, I miss. Yeah, I used to go to the village a lot, and I would say, well, the last time I've been there might have been maybe 6 months ago or more. It changed. It changed. The shops that I used to go to in the 1980s. They're going. They're gone. That the whole vibe is gone now. And yeah, New York City, I mean, they're doing a lot of building. I mean, they have a lot of new high rises. They're building a high rise right next door to where I live. Yeah, one is going to be a high rise, another is going to be like 8 story, 9 story. But yeah, so it's growth. They're building a lot of stuff here, but it's going through a transition. So they're building a lot, but a lot of businesses are, the old businesses are closing, and it's weird. The guys here, they're drug addicts, and I'm sad. I'm very sad. The people our age, you can actually say hello to them. See, we know. See, we remember how to say hello. So when I see an old school person like myself, we could say hello in the street, just say, nods, hello. It's like an understanding we have. It's like a deep understanding that, hey, we survived the 80s and the 90s, and, we nod in agreement. But the young generation now, the people like 30 and under, they're a new breed. You have these new communities within the black community, and totally selfish. Um, I wonder what happened to them. And there's no love. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to say hello. And so I feel for me that it might be time for me to go. But girlfriend, I'm scared. I mean, I don't know how far in my this video that I'm doing today, how when you came on, but I talked about that I used to live out of state, and I had to come to reality and said, do I really want to stay here, or do I want people to think I'm enjoying myself because where I am? And I had to be honest with myself. I said, it's time for me to go. Yeah, that was going on 21 years ago. Yeah, I came back here. Yeah, yeah, almost 21 years. I came here in 2001. Came back to New York, and I think it was necessary that I left. But it may be time for me to move again. But it's a scary process. Um, there are times when people move, but is it right for them? And one of the people here in a video, I put a marker on the video for me to watch it later on. She is she's someone who house sits, and she did a video. What if where you move to doesn't work out? Interesting that I would find that video. I just found it earlier today. I'll watch it. Um, yeah, I feel like I want to move, and I did love Spain. How do you like Spain? Tell me what do you like you like Spain? How long have you been in Spain? I yeah, address this to Crystal. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm reading your other message here. Okay, Crystal says I was a professional singer in New York. I sang at Tavern. Oh, okay, Tavern. Yeah, I walk past Tavern all the time when I'm in my video. Tavern on the Green. The Rainbow Room. I know things are not the same. Keep the faith. You are such a strong woman. Follow your intuition, okay, and your heart. When I moved, I was terrified, but home is where the heart is. Oh, thank you so much, Crystal. Yeah, you're a real person. See, you are a real person. You're real. See, I like this. See, this is what I hope for my videos. See, I may not be a big video. I mean, I may not be a big channel, but I'm real. And see, I talk like I'm talking to a friend. And people don't know how to talk anymore in their videos. Everything is about gimme, gimme, money, money, just for show. But there's no reality in them. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. It means so much to me, Crystal, and everyone else here who watches my videos, that to be real. See, I wanted, I want to stay me. It's okay to grow, because that's life. We grow, like my pastor who passed away in Hawaii. He said, you grow and then you go. He said, I know this church isn't a fancy church, but this church is to just get you started in life. You grow, I give you the foundations, and then you go. And that's what he said. You grow and you go. He was a good man, a very basic man. Basic. He was a Hawaiian fellow, and he was a man of truth, modest, a very modest guy. I liked what he and his family did for me. Yeah, these were real people with real problems, real. you know. So now here, I've been back to New York 20, going on 21 years. And yeah, I really have to go within my heart and do what's right for me. I mean, I love my place. I love New York City. I love it. But it's changed. It's not 21 years ago. People are violent now. I told you. I don't know, Krista, if you heard me, my last video. Oops, forgot to move the mouse. Sorry, I had to move the mouse. Almost forgot. Sorry about that. Yeah. What was I just saying now? I just was saying. Yeah, I know. I was talking about my past. So, yeah, things have changed in New York City. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. I'm afraid to make the same mistake. I mean, I'm at a better place in life than 22 years ago. Uh, but we're all getting older, and I mean, I'll be older whether I move or not. So I have to be realistic. I am who I am. We all are who we are. I can't change it, nor do I want to change who I am. But yeah, I've been here for this apartment. It's my dream apartment for almost 19 years. March would be 19 years that I moved in here, and um, it could be a little bigger. I bump into things because it gets a little crowded. To be honest, I love it here. It's the best place that I've ever lived in New York. Um, but it's New York City's not the same anymore, and I'm not the same anymore. So yeah, yeah. So Crystal, oops, let me see here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I see your. Oh my God, you said you've been in Spain for 27 years. Oh my goodness. Wow. Congratulations. That's a long time. 27 years. Congratulations on that, girl. Wow. Oh my God. So you were about, oh my God. So you're like, oh my God, 20. So you were about in your early, let's see, early 30s then, right? How old were you when you moved to your current location? Or I should say the country that you're in. What age were you when you got there? Let me see here. You're saying, okay. Sorry, I keep on moving the device. Okay. The people here are not the most friendly people. I try to help people raise their. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. You were 27. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's why I say it like that. You were 27. I was living in. See, yeah, I moved around a lot in my 20s, like you. When I was 27 years of age, Crystal, um, I was, how you say? Yeah, I moved to the island of St. Thomas, the U.S. Virgin Islands. Um, I I mean, they're great cooks there. I mean, the food is good. Um, yeah, I had gotten out of the military, and I was in New York just before I moved permanently, before I moved to St. Thomas. Yes, so from the military, came back to New York, and then from New York, I moved to St. Thomas. And I was 27 years of age. I lasted there 3.5 years. And then I came back to New York, and then I moved. I lived in different states. I lived in Florida briefly because I worked for a resort, and one of the assignments also was in Colorado, and then from there, back to Florida, and then from Florida. I went to Hawaii, Maui, for almost 3 years. Yeah. Um, yeah, so when I reached Maui, I was 36 years of age about. And interesting how I liked how you said that you were there, something about what you call raising their vibrations. I find that fascinating, Crystal, because my stay here since I had a paradigm shift, Crystal, in 2000. It was the last month of 2014. I had a paradigm shift that was attributed to a fellow YouTuber who shared this information, and that's what really pushed me into this seeking and this spirituality. Yeah, I was in religion. I was a Christian, but I was even before she shared with me, this other YouTuber shared with me her story, her book, I should say. I was already on the edge of seeking. I knew that traditional religion was not for me anymore. And I think what I was really trying to say to myself, and not really aware, but I was interested in spirituality, and that religion was not serving me. Me being a black woman, but going to a church, it was a mixed race church. I mean, they had, all different races of that church, but I didn't feel that it ministered to that next level of who I was, my personal identity, as a black woman at that time. I hate to word it like that, but I wanted to explore my black heritage, with regard to African spirituality. And so I have to leave soon. My batteries are going low. Oh, you know what I could do? No, I just leave it. Let's see. Let me see if I could, what I have to do here. I may have to, let's see. I have my earphones on, but I have to put okay, what I'll do, I have to pull out the earplug. Okay, I hope you can still hear me. I have the plug out. I have to put the charger on now. Let's see here. Sorry. Oh, okay, let me put the charger on. Oops. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, I put okay, let me sit down. Okay. Yeah, I had to move. I hope you guys could hear me. Could you still hear me, Crystal? Yeah. Yeah, what was I just saying? I had to make a decision for myself spiritually. Um, yeah, I was involved in religion. Okay, good, you can hear me. Yeah, I was involved in religion. I believed in the Bible, but I had a paradigm shift, and I needed to grow. I had nothing wrong with the church. I mean, it was a fine church, but I needed to go to the next level in my growth. And let me just move that earplug. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I needed to go on my next journey. Even though I left, I would still consider myself a Christian, but I'm no longer a part of the Christian faith now. But I do believe in, being kind to people, doing the right thing, helping people if you can. I believe in I believe in the spiritual principles of what the gospel was all about. That hasn't changed, but I'm not into religion. But I'm interested in searching for higher truths. So what was that now? Yeah, so I had to move on, and I had to do it. And it was a scary process. It was scary. I started to get anxiety attacks. That was beginning in me. Yes, anxiety and panic attacks. It was a scary process. Oops, sorry. Yes, it was a very scary process, but I think necessary. Very, very necessary. Let me see that you said something here. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, let me see. Crystal says, "Oh wow, my parents." Okay, my parents are. Oh wow, uh, Cubana and Jamaican. Oh, Cuban and Jamaican. Oh wow, they came from their country directly to New York. Okay. I used to be a Christian as well, but I always knew something wasn't right. I am a spiritual woman. I came into my own yes. Oh wow. Oh wow. We have a lot in common. Yeah, I want spirituality. See, when I lived in the Caribbean, um, they're into religion, but they're not into spirituality. And I found a lot of evil on that island. Evil like you wouldn't believe. Part of my journey is, I thought because someone was a black person, that it was a black island, that I'm going home to my people, so to speak. Yeah, I really thought that everything would be smooth sailing. I thought living in America was my problem was because I was a black woman, a black person, and that I would do better in a black place. So I did do better job wise, but socially it was the devil. It was a lot of evil on that island. People who were trapped in religion and being so religious that they would hurt you physically. Yeah, I had a landlord that hurt me physically. Had to bring him to court. Yes, I did. Yeah, I experienced, I saw a lot in St. Thomas. I'm not a St. Thomian, but my background is Caribbean. Um, my mother is primarily Martinique, I should say Martinican, and my father is with half Crucian, that's from St. Croix, and half Antiguan from Antigua. And I didn't know of my heritage until I reached maybe approaching 18 years of age. Yeah, I didn't know who I was. I just assumed I was just someone from the South, living in New York. Because, everybody, I went to a black school, I went to public school, and everybody there was black. And then we went to junior high school, that was integrated. And then my high school was also integrated, but it was only, I think, after I graduated from high school and my father took out family photos for the first time, and he started discussing the pictures and our heritage. But yeah, I'm fascinated with spirituality, and let's see, I would say for myself, I did have experience with what's it, that is Brazilian spirituality. I forget what you call it, but I'm that wasn't my path. I mean, I went to 4 sessions. It's like you like these people go in a trance that like they have the music going, the drums, and then they get uh, possessed. An entity enters their body, and once that happens, you can ask them questions. Yeah, and this was done in Queens. And then, it's like that. You think of it like a church. It's an alternative to regular church. This is what I guess they do in Brazil with these tradition. And then after the sessions, they have lunch. So I did that. I went no more than 5 times. But I decided for myself, I hope you guys could still hear me, but I decided for myself, I mean, I like this spirituality, but see, I'm a practical woman too. And I, I told myself that if, like, let me get my thoughts. Like when someone said, like, what these entities supposed to be are people who, spirits that were, had passed on, and that, they had a life, they were humans, and then they died, and then their spirits could be, you embrace it in your body. But when they said that some of these spirits, like when they said the happy slave, there's no such thing as a happy slave. Only a person who has been freed is happy. But someone who's in bondage is not a happy slave. And if that slave is still happy, even on the other side, the other realm, I don't want their counsel. I'm serious. When they said that, oh, something about the happy slave, and then, they're so happy, and I said, and then when I asked question, they didn't have any answer for me. So I went in total of no more than 5 times, and it's more like entertainment. I said, I'm wasting my time if you don't have an answer for me, you know. And I find people from Brazil very particular. They're not as friendly. People want to believe that. I love the idea of Brazil because you have such a large Afro-Brazilian culture there, and that I want to embrace. But I don't find them as friendly to just my experience. But I'm all for African Afro-Brazilian spirituality. To show respect for that. But for me, that particular ceremony, um, I wanted something that I could get some answers. And so, yeah, I started meditating. Um, in the 2017, I started to get these visions. Yeah, I do my early morning meditation. If you haven't heard, Crystal, what I do, um, like, you wake up in the morning, from dreaming or sleeping. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I felt it was like a wall with, I mean, no real criticism. I mean, um, I just felt for me that the, like, it's like a wall. Like it's almost like they play like a tease or a game that some of them make. I mean, um, all respect to Afro Brazilians, all love to them, but like in general, my experience, it's a little different than I'm used to. Now, people in Spain were, when I went, they were. I just felt it was friendly. Hawaiians, very, very, very friendly, extremely friendly. But Brazil, I mean, they're a different breed. Let me just put it that way. They have a different breed, but more power to them. Um, but what does it say with spirituality? So um, I felt for me that I wasn't getting answers. Oh yeah, so I started to meditate. I mean, I started meditating in 2014, but in 2017 I modified my meditation session by uh, upon awakening from sleep or dreaming, I would stay still in bed and keep my eyes closed and just as if looking at my eyelids. And when I did so, I would then get a vision. Sometimes it could be like a still image or like a video, like something I'm watching live. And so that's when I realized um, there's something more to life. So if I would have stayed with visiting the Afro Brazilian thing with the um, like channeling the spirits, they couldn't answer my questions. And I wanted to find answers for myself. Anybody can tell me anything. I wanted to find that. That's part of my quest now. I mean, I have tons of books in this room, I'm not reading them as I should, as I thought I was. But I said to myself that each one of these books is other people's experiences, data, and I wanted to get my own data. I wanted to get a download and get a direct revelation for me, yeah, so I do the morning meditations, and then right now I'm slowing down with it. Like I didn't do it today, but when I do, I post it up on my channel, and I share. And I share my visions because I'm hoping that someone else may have experienced what I experienced. I don't know if anyone who does the morning meditation thing and what they see. I've seen things in outer space. I've seen things in oh, like nature scenes that I've never been to. I saw mechanical devices that as real can be. But I've never had this experience. I've seen people who I'd never met. Who are they? I have no idea. So I'm hoping, through sharing on my channel that other people will share theirs, and maybe they know where I am. Maybe I mean, because I don't know. Yeah. So let me see what you're saying, Crystal said. Okay, you got a daughter. My daughter got me into meditation when I was going through the worst time of my life. She was only 12 years old. Now I have to meditate every morning. Very nice. Yeah, so Crystal, um, try, I wonder if if you can try my method. I mean, do what you feel comfortable. But I'm just wondering, Crystal, if you try what I do to see if you have the same experience. That's what I want to find out. If like when you wake up, you don't even get out of bed. You just keep your eyes closed and you keep your body still, and you just like as if you're looking straight ahead, but your eyes are closed. And in a matter of seconds, sometimes you might see what looks like a cloud, what you see something start to shapes take into view, and you might see an image or a person or a place. Um, I was wondering, try it and see what happens, and definitely get in contact with me. Yeah, yeah. Um, I have my email on my about page. It's a spiritofazalea@gmail.com. So, yeah. Um, or if you give me your email also, what do you call it? I have a, what do you call it, messenger. But either way, um, yeah, just notify me. And I would like to keep in contact and definitely ask you about your experience in Spain. Yeah, she said, I can't get through the day without meditation. I also still, I also still pray. Yeah. I see beautiful colors when I meditate. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, Crystal, there's another world out there. It's another world um, that is happening alongside this one, and that's what I'm seeing. It's I mean, some of it, like I've seen a world that is looks like a toy world. I mean, a toy like a children's. Like, have you seen like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? It sort of kind of reminds me of that. It's like a play world, but a little just it reminded me of that, but not exactly like that. Um, Weird things. I've seen something like that. And sometimes I see things like the same theme that would happen. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah. You made my day too, Crystal, with what you say, what you shared with me. Yeah, the Matrix. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. This is a Matrix world. Exactly. Or Avatar. I think it's more like an Avatar world. Yeah. I don't. It's amazing, but I realize this world is not. It's not all that there is. And I think when you're in that in between state from sleep and this realm, and my technique of meditation, at this form of meditation, you can get a sneak peek of different worlds. Yeah, it's like a sneak peek, and you see it. I see it, and it changes over time. Like I see, like a couple of consecutive visions, over the days, they'll be similar, and then it can change theme, and I start seeing another location. My last, um, my last few visions, it was water, some type of lake or some large body of water. It looked like the same thing. Yeah, it's really interesting. But definitely would like to find out about your Spain. Yeah, so it's probably like the afternoon, around 1 o'clock, around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And are you planning on moving from Spain, you think? You have to allow you time to type. Yeah, I did like Spain. I'm sorry that Spain's not treating you that well. Yeah, some people said Spain could be very prejudiced. Yeah, Spain has, let's see, when I meditate, I sometimes visualize where I want to be or what I like the. Oh, okay, very nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought, okay, it's afternoon. Afternoon, very nice. So does your daughter live with you in Spain, Crystal? Yeah, does your Crystal, does your daughter live with you in Spain? Oh my goodness, she was born there. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Wow. Wow, very nice. Yeah, so wow. Oh my goodness, you have three children. Oh, very nice. Congratulations. I have three children born here. Very nice. Wow. Oh, but you're a big girl now. Wow. Oh my goodness. Mm. Yeah, have you ever been to Rota, Spain? Yeah, I was stationed briefly in Rota, Spain. Two ladies and one man. Okay, very nice. Have you ever been to Rota, Spain? Is where you live near Rota, Spain. It's in the south. Oh my goodness, 11 degrees right now. So 11. No, but my cousins was in the military there. Oh wow. Nice, 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 nice. Hey, maybe we can do a Zoom. I just downloaded Zoom on my on my computer in my living room where I am right now. Yeah, maybe we can do a Zoom call. Yeah, I should. Yeah, I opened up an account with Zoom. Yeah, have you ever done a Zoom call? Yeah, I would love that too. Yeah, I could. Yeah, you could. Oh, you have? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, great. Yeah, I'm new with Zoom. Yeah, the funeral that I was watching yesterday, they had it on Zoom, so I opened up a Zoom account so I could look at it. Yeah, yeah. So I never actually did like my own Zoom, but I was what do you call it? You join in the Zoom, like they give you a password and this other, you know, the code number. But I would have to like, oh, what do you call it? Have a session and then have send the link out. So I don't know how to do that. But yeah, if you know how to do that, um, also, well, you if you could get if you could what do you call it? Email me. You know, I have an about page on my YouTube channel. It has my email address, but it's spiritofazalea@gmail.com. Yeah, just email me. Yeah, and I'll check my email. You give me your contact number or your you know your email, and I'll figure out how to do the do a Zoom. I love to talk to you one on one. Definitely. Yeah, definitely want to talk about Spain. I love Spain. Yeah, because I'm thinking about moving abroad also. Oh, did you get citizenship in Spain? Yeah, no. Oh, you have my email a few lines up. Oh, really? Okay. Let me see. I'm just scrolling through the. Let's see. I'm looking. I'm scrolling down it. I don't see your email. I don't see it. Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see your email. Yeah, because I'll right after I get off, I'll 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 probably email you. So yeah, I would love to. Would you want to do a Zoom today? Yeah, we can do a Zoom today if you like. If you're not doing anything, I know. Isn't this embarrassing? Here I'm talking, having like a private conversation with someone on a live stream. I didn't know it was going to go this way, but hey, you know, hey, I'm human. I'm human. I love talking, as you guys know. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I didn't see your email. So are you able to maybe give me? I don't know how to do this. Let me see here. Let me press something. Let's see. Top chat. I don't know how to do a chat. Let me see. Um. Oh, I don't know how to do one here. Oh, you know what I can do? Let me see something. Yeah, because I want to make sure you get the right email. Let me see. I could maybe go on my channel. Let me see if I can do that. Let me see. I have my computer in front of me. Let's see how to do this now. Okay, sorry. I was just playing Chapman there. Tracy Chapman. Let's see. My channel. Let's see. Oh, I thought it had it on it. Oh, I thought I had my. Okay, I thought I had my email on my channel, my about page, but I see. No, I don't have that. Let me see. Let me go on my home page. Oh, it's on now. Let me see if I press on it. Let's see.
This life-saving device is taking the world by storm.
Sorry about that. Okay, let me see. Let me skip this. Oh, okay. I see my video. Okay, I'm on my other computer. Yeah, I'll type in my email address right now, Crystal. Okay. Okay, let me make sure I got that. Spirit teacher. Yeah, that looks like it. Boom. Okay. Yes. Yes, I just put it up now. Spirit of Azalea at gmail.com. Okay, there it goes. That's little old me. Yeah, yeah, this is New York. This is good old New York. Yeah, I love New York City. Great, yeah. Yeah, we can do a Zoom. Yeah, it's a, let me show you the screen. Thi- This is my computer. Yeah, that's me. Look at that. It's watching me watching it. Yeah, see there? It's 11, look at that. 11, where'd it go now? Yeah, see that? 11 degrees Fahrenheit. The time is 8:04 a.m. Yeah, yeah. That's good old New York City. Yeah, they're really building. Oops, sorry. Come on, let's focus. Yeah, it's really a beautiful place. Yeah, that's about that tall building. It's one of the taller buildings in New York City now. That's a, yeah. I love it here. But the people have changed here. It's getting what they call too urban. It's getting too violent. And the black class here, in my opinion, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm reading your message here. I'm just getting. He says, "What time do you want to meet?" Okay, so how about okay? It's you said it's 2 o'clock your time, like 2 o'clock your time. How about okay? It's 8 o'clock my time. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, how about um in 4 hours? 4 hours from now. So it'll be 12 o'clock my time. I don't want it too late in your time. I mean, oops, sorry. Is what time would be good for you? I mean, I'm gonna be here all day. I'm not. It's 11 degrees outside. I don't think I want to go outside, so I'm gonna be home all day. What time is good for you? Since you have your children and everything. Yeah, yeah. What time is good for you? Yeah, I've never done this before. This putting my camera and photographing my my own channel with my camera. Oh, okay. 1 p.m. my time. Okay, let me try it. 1 p.m. my time is good. Yeah, I just put it up. 1 p.m. my time is good. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, so you have my email. I'll practice on my I loaded the software. Yeah, that'd be great. 1 p.m. my time, and then I'll figure out this how to do a live Zoom. Yeah, a live Zoom. So I have to get like an account. But yeah, so you have my email, so I can get you just email me. So we have each other's emails, and I'll figure out how to do it. If you know how to do it also, I mean, if you're better at it, you know, I'll link up with yours as well. But we have each other's contact. I would connect with you an hour before. Okay, okay, yeah, that sounds fine. So I guess you contact with me by my email. Great, great. I'm really excited. Yeah, I see. Life is about living. Life is not about being. Um, yeah, life is about sharing and enjoying. You know. Um, oh, I, I did have a WhatsApp, but I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use it. Yeah, on this computer, I had it on my Mac. Does the how does it go? How does it go? Yeah, I don't know how it goes. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember. But um, do you have? Let's see. What do you call it? Messenger. Facebook has this thing called Messenger. So that's quick also. You could communicate right away and find out how to do this. I mean, do you need? Okay, yeah, we could also communicate through Messenger. I do. I do have a what do you call it? Facebook. Yeah, how does it work out? Yeah, my Messenger name is also Spirit Journey. 2 words though with my Messenger. Spirit, capital S, and Journey, capital J. We could do Messenger. Oh, does Messenger have what you call a live, I only did Messenger with texting, but I was wanting to do a Messenger, I mean Messenger to see, I don't have a cell phone anymore, so I'm no longer able to text. But I remember, with a Messenger, you don't need a cell phone to do Messenger in case we need to, to continue, learning how to do this, what do you call it, Zoom. Yes, yeah, we do. Let me see here. Oops. Okay, yeah, let's do Messenger. They have video. Oh, they do. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Okay, so how do we do? Okay, let me see. See, I don't know how to do this. Okay, well, we do have each other's. Uh, so how does it work with Messenger? Okay, let's say if I wanted to do a quick message to you, I would, what would I type in? Would I type in Crystal Soul 333? Yeah, see, technologies. I mean, I'm just, let's see, add you as friend. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I have Messenger. How does this work? See, I haven't done Messenger in a while. Okay, yeah, on Facebook. Okay, so let me just experiment here, because yeah, this is a learning lesson for all of us. Okay, I have my computer. I just want to see if I'm doing it the right way. Okay, so I'll press on Facebook. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm on my Facebook account. So this is me on Facebook. See, that's me. See, I have my bushy here. See, it's two words, spirit journey. Okay, boom. Sorry about that. Okay, then let's see. Okay, I see the messenger button. Let me put it back on. Yeah, I want to make sure I get it done right. Okay, that's me. And so then you press on that. Okay, let me type your name. Okay, I'm gonna type your name in. Okay, let me see here. Oh, I'm double tasking. I'm holding my tab in one hand. Let's see. Typing in. Sharon Angelina. M. See. Oops. Oh, I think I see it here. Okay, this one. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, what a beautiful picture. Okay, so that's you. Well, I'm so glad you're helping me out here. Cause I'm not. Oh, okay. So I press that. So how do you do? Okay. So I press this here. Angela, do I press here? Add friend. Is that what I do? How do you? Or I'm able to just press. Let me see. Let me see here. So I'm on your channel. Okay. Oh, okay. This one right here. Let's see. I just want. I'm not gonna like go all the way with it. Let me just see how it's done. Oh, let's see. So, so I press on. Let's see. I just want to understand. Okay, so this button's right here. Is that? Let's see. Wait, like this one. Is that what I do? I press on the camera. Okay, the blue button, add friend. Okay. 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 Is that it? Okay. And then so when we okay, yes. Okay, so I just pressed on it. And then you have to press on your side. See, I'm learning. See, I don't really do this, but this is fun actually. Oops. Sorry about that, people. Sorry. So is that okay? Let me see if you're sending the messages. Okay, yes. So then you go. So then So at 1 o'clock New York time, that I press on this where it says message. Is that what I do? Do I go on my message or I go on your page? How do I do this? Sorry, folks. Yeah, I just want to know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, it says go to Messenger. Okay, I'm reading your message. It says go to Messenger. With this button here, that button on. Do I go, oops? Do I go on your Messenger or I go on my page? Yeah, is that the right button? That's my little doggy. Come here. Yeah, people, you gotta. Sorry, so I'm learning, people. Okay, is that it? Okay, are you still there, Crystal? Let's see. Golden Messenger. I'm not sure, Crystal, is it the same? Is it this one? Do I go on your page? I say, do you have a separate app for me? Yes, I do. Um, on my phone. Yes, I do. I do. I mean, my what do you call it? My phone. I don't have a phone number on it, but I still have my phone apparatus, and it just has the app. So you say, go to the app. Okay. So not on the computer here. See, I got something there, and then I got something here. He said, go to the app. Let me just. So it won't work on this. Let me press it. Then it has something there. Let me just see what happens. Oh, I look awful. I look awful. I didn't. Yeah. So okay, let me put it this way. Okay. Well, I have my phone, my cell phone. So when that time, like an hour before, um, I could at least do a regular. Oh. Oh wow. Okay, I see you now. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna write hello back. I wrote to you on message. Okay, yes. I wrote back yes. Okay. So okay, I guess it doesn't matter if yeah, so you got the messages up there. Okay, so let me click that out. Yes, I wrote okay, so we could respond on it. Okay. So what I'll do then, since it works on my computer, okay. When we talk, you press the video icon. Okay. Okay. Okay, will do. Oops. Okay, so I wrote back, okay, will do. Sorry, folks. I know we're having a personal conversation here, but it's all good. Okay, so go. Oops. So going back to the screen here on Manhattan. Yes. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited how learning about doing Messenger. Yeah, if we can see each other on the video. Yeah, if it doesn't work on my computer, I have my phone, and I have the app on the phone, and I just do it on that. Yes, I'm happy to connect also. So, so when that time comes, so an hour before, you said that you contact me. Yeah, happy to connect with you. Yes. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm happy too. So, um, I see you then. It was a pleasure talking to you, Crystal. And I'll keep my computer on so that 1 o'clock New York time or 7 o'clock. What's that? Yes, yeah, yes, 7 o'clock your time or 4 o'clock my time. I mean 1 o'clock my time. Let me write that down. Uh, got to go cook right now. Yes. See, see you at 1 p.m. NYC time. Yeah. Okay, girl. So, yes. So we got the info out there. So, thank you again for this fun YouTube Saturday morning video. And I'll get back with you at 1 p.m. New York City time. Okay. Peace and love to you, Crystal. Until next time soon. Bye bye. Bye, everyone.